Welcome back, everyone. Today we're talking about my Sun Dynamo Hub and the lights I use while bike packing. As you guys know, I did a full rebuild of the Specialized Epic Hardtail, and in that build I included a Sun Dynamo Hub and a Sinewave Beacon Light. When it came to the decision of if I was going to do the Tour Divide or not, it was kind of a no-brainer for me to be going with the Dynamo Hub and definitely the Sinewave Beacon Light. I did do some research on it, but I mean, a lot of the pro cyclists that I watch have the Sun Dynamo Hub, and that's kind of enough. If the Sun Dynamo Hub is good for the first place winner last year, then it's definitely good enough for me. So picking the hub was kind of an easy decision for me. For the light, there are a couple different choices. And what I like about the Sinewave Beacon is it, it has 3 settings. The middle is, off, so there's no light, and it would have like full charging capability. This way would be just full blast light, no charging. This downward position is kind of like the reserve. If your hub wasn't spinning and you switch this down, you could still have some light. So there's like a little battery in there that's able to power light for a while. And then, so this would be your reserve light, and then also you could have light and it would have the ability to charge while your light is on. So also there's this USB port comes out of there. You run that to your phone or to a battery pack. I ran it to a different Wahoo. I carried 2 Wahoos with me, one for the night and one for the day. There's also this external battery pack source that you can use this and turn the light into basically a stand light. You'd use that at your campsite at night, something along those means. Pretty incredible tool. I know some pro riders out there using them, so again, if it's good enough for them, it's pretty much good enough for me. And I used this setup for about 1,000 miles last year. I rode 360 miles up to Banff and then about 650 miles on the Tour Divide. So 1,000 miles of usage out of the Sun Dynamo and the Sinewave Beacon. I had no problems, and I really like the setup, and I'm going to stick with it. Like I said, I plan on hitting the Tour Divide next year. I plan on doing the Tour Divide 2026, and I plan on still using the same setup. I might be moving the Sinewave light to a different location, but I'll definitely be sticking with it. This is a system that I plan on using long into the future. I also carried with me the Night Rider tail light blinker, which is awesome. I've had this for a couple years, and no reason to change it. Carried this Night Rider 1000 Lumina on my helmet. This is on my helmet pretty much all night, or all the hours that I rode during the dark, and it never went dead on me. Lasted all the time that I needed it in the dark, and was able to charge it, and it was always ready to go for the next day. These Night Rider products are just really great, and they are the way to go. And then also, as a bit of a backup, I took with me the Nightcore NU20 and extremely ultralight, pretty bright. If you don't have one of these, you gotta get it. It is extremely light, charges with the USB-C, and is the way to go. Pretty awesome tools to have out there, so you don't have to worry about charging your Wahoo or your phone. It was really about navigation for me. That's what made up my mind. I know a lot of people do it with batteries, and they're kind of testing the waters on that. But for me, I had to have a Dynamo Hub and definitely like a light. You can get some other charging sources without a light, but for me it was, I wanted the light and the ability to charge out of that light, just have it in one unit kind of a deal. So this system worked for me. I'm not into using batteries anymore, going through that hassle, but also really the navigation. I mean, you're really out there in the middle of nowhere on the Tour Divide, and bike packing in general, these gravel roads just running off into the wilderness. Who knows where you are? So it's really about the navigation. I think that's about gonna do it. I hope you found this video informative. I love this Dynamo Hub. I love the Sinewave Beacon Light, and I'm really sticking with this setup. A well-working system for me, so no reason to change. But anyway, thanks for following along, everybody. Catch you on the road.